Steve, and as the snow continues falling around the region, the impact is significant to areas that have a lot of congestion like Baltimore City.
And for more on how the city is helping residents during this winter storm, we are joined now this morning by Baltimore City Mayor Brandon Scott. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us on a very busy day for you, we know. And of course, you've had teams preparing for this for days now, but you declared a state of emergency. What does that mean for the residents of Baltimore City?
Well, that means that we have more tools in our toolbox, Tim, as you know, and good to see you too, Denise. That means we're going to be doing things like the emergency ropes and relocating cars. It just allows us the ability to do everything that we can in our power to deal with this storm. Our crews have been out. Like we said, we have over 700 crews. We know, as you just heard from the meteorologist, that snow is coming down at a heavy clip right now. And as I said, on Friday, folks are going to have to be patient. Crews are out working. We're here. I just actually got here from being out on the street monitoring. We will get to everybody, but folks are going to have to be patient because we know right now it's coming down pretty hard.
It has been about a decade since we've seen this much snow, this size of a storm. What have we learned in the interim? What's the biggest obstacle that the city we now know will be facing?
Well, listen, I think, Denise, you know, I've been in City Hall a long time, and having been here, been in this room physically doing Snowmageddon in 2010 and then again in 2016, we have a lot of experience. That sometimes drives all the employees and the DOT folks and Wrecking Parks and DPW crazy because they know I am insane when it comes to snow. I'm going to be the person operating the cameras and watching and looking. But this is also why we have more equipment, more people, not just city folks involved, contractors involved to make sure that we can get to everyone and everybody that we need to in the appropriate time. This, as I said the other day, won't be a storm where the snow will end, Denise, and you will see pavement on your very deep into the neighborhood side street immediately, but they will get to you. They're making passes everywhere to make right now the road serviceable and passable for people who have to go anywhere. But as I've been saying all weekend, if you do not have to travel, if you are not required to go to work, if it is not an emergency, stay home. Allow the crews to have the room to do their work. The more people out on the road, the longer it's going to take them to do that work.
And then the mayor, of course, these temperatures are actually adding insult to injury in some instances. So the vulnerable populations here in the city, what are you doing to help them?
Yeah, we've been working on that for a few days now too, Tim, and folks now between homeless services and BPD putting folks in shelters. That's why we have all of those shelters available. We've been able to do that. They actually just got an instruction just from me and the city administrator, and I'll call in the last hour to go back out and check those known locations and tell it, look, this is not an option. If you're outside, we are taking you in. No one will be allowed to just be out there, especially at a time like this. It's going to be cold for quite some time. That's not just going to impact our ability to deal with the snow itself because it's not going anywhere or melting, but it's also important that we make sure that our most vulnerable neighbors and residents are inside, and they've been doing a great job of that, and we want to keep doing that.
I'm really glad to hear that because I was driving around the city yesterday and I saw some people that I was concerned about. They were out and it was bitter cold yesterday. That's before this snow started. So
yeah,
I'm glad
and
to
it's
hear
going to be even colder Monday and Tuesday. So we're going to stay on that. And if you and folks should let us know when they see folks too.
Good. Please do let them know if you see it. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.